All right, so let's jump into something fun today. Um, we're going to be looking at DIY Yule ornaments,
Ooh, that sounds fun.
but not just any ornaments. These will be infused with a little magic from the traditions of witchcraft and paganism, all
Nice.
centered around the winter solstice.
Yeah, it's so fascinating, like we're taking something very familiar, like decorating a tree,
Hmm.
but we're adding all this like deeper meaning.
Yeah, exactly.
Each ornament's like a symbol or something, right? It's like a way to bring a specific energy to the new year.
Yeah, and kind of crafting like our own little talismans.
I like that.
Our guide for this deep dive is DIY Witchy Christmas Ornaments, Yule decor ideas for a magical season.
Okay.
And let me tell you, it is absolutely packed with creative inspiration.
So one idea that really stood out to me was using crystals and herbs.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
In witchcraft, these are like powerful tools, right?
Mm-hmm.
Working with the earth's energy and helping to manifest desires.
Okay, so let's unpack this a little bit.
Sure.
So we're not just talking about decorations here.
Yes. No.
We're talking about really like specifically choosing things like crystals and herbs to attract certain energies into our lives.
Exactly. Like imagine having a clear glass ornament and it's just filled with cinnamon sticks.
Okay.
Cinnamon's associated with warmth and prosperity.
Mm.
So it would be perfect for inviting those energies into your home during Yule.
Okay.
You could add a sprig of rosemary too,
Mm.
for memory and for clarity.
Okay.
And then maybe even add like a beautiful amethyst crystal
Oh, wow.
for spiritual growth.
I love how each element has like a specific purpose and meaning.
Right?
It's like building a tiny little spell for the new year.
That's a really good way to put it.
And the best part is you can totally personalize them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like while you're arranging the crystals and the herbs, you can really focus on your intentions for the new year, whether it's abundance or love or protection.
Exactly.
It's really cool how we can shape our reality.
Yeah.
Now, this next idea is very intriguing to me. Rune-carved ornaments. I've always kind of been fascinated by runes, but I have to admit, I don't know that much about them.
Oh, well, runes are an ancient alphabet, and each symbol carries its own unique meaning
Oh, okay.
and magical association.
Okay.
They're often used in divination and spell work.
So instead of just hanging up a random shape,
Yeah.
we're choosing a very specific symbol
Yes.
to invite that energy into our space.
Exactly.
Can you give us some examples?
Sure. Well, the source mentions the Fehu rune, which is associated with wealth and abundance.
Oh, okay.
So carving that on like a wooden ornament could help attract prosperity.
Oh,
Or like imagine a beautiful sun-shaped ornament with the Sowilo rune etched into it. Sowilo represents the sun's power, victory, and success.
oh, wow. That's beautiful imagery.
Yeah.
Really captures the essence of Yule,
Right.
with the sun returning and new beginnings.
Exactly.
What about the tree of life?
Oh.
That seems very fitting for Yule, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think the tree of life is like a really powerful symbol. You find it in many cultures, and it represents connection, growth and the cycles of life and death and rebirth.
Yeah.
And during Yule, as we're celebrating the rebirth of the sun and the promise of a new year,
Yeah.
it feels incredibly resonant.
Yeah. Like even in the darkest times, life continues.
Yeah.
And there's hope for renewal.
Exactly.
The source mentions some really creative ways to make tree of life ornaments.
Oh, yeah.
You could use wire and beads to create the branches and incorporate crystals that correspond to different elements
Oh, that's nice.
or intentions for the new year.
Each crystal could represent like a different aspect of yourself or
Yeah.
your desires for the coming year.
Mm.
Like rose quartz for love,
Yeah.
citrine for abundance, or clear quartz for clarity and focus.
Like we're building our own little energetic map for the year ahead,
Oh, I like that.
using the tree of life as like the framework.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
It's really cool how these ornaments are so much more than decorations.
Right.
They're like tiny little portals to all these different energies and possibilities.
Yeah. And it invites us to engage with Yule on a deeper level, to think about the energies that we want to cultivate,
Yeah.
and to create a space that reflects our aspirations for the new year.
Absolutely. And speaking of energies and aspirations, the source also talks about solar symbols.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And I mean, it makes perfect sense. Yule is all about the return of the sun.
Absolutely. It's a celebration of light emerging from the darkness and bringing warmth and vitality back to the world.
Yeah.
And, cultures all over the world have celebrated this time of year for centuries, honoring the sun's life-giving force.
And the solar symbol ornaments sound amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Just like picturing one made of clay shaped like the sun and painted gold or yellow.
Yeah.
Maybe with some carvings of like wheels or rays. It's like capturing a little piece of that radiant energy.
Yes.
And bringing it into your home.
There's a real beauty in that.
Yeah.
It's like you're not just hanging up a decoration. You're creating a tangible representation of the sun's power and the hope it brings.
Especially during those dark winter months.
Yeah.
It's a nice reminder that the light always returns.
Exactly.
Okay, let's move on to our next ornament idea.
Okay.
Yule Sabbath wreath ornaments.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I have to admit, the idea of a mini wreath as an ornament is pretty intriguing.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen that before.
Well, the wreath itself, especially the shape of a circle, holds a lot of symbolism. It represents the wheel of the year, the cycle of life and death, the interconnectedness of everything, and creating a miniature version as an ornament.
Yeah.
It's like you're distilling that powerful symbolism into something tangible
Okay.
that you can just hang on your Yule tree.
And it's not just any greenery.
No.
The source suggests using specific plants with their own magical associations.
Oh, like what?
Holly for protection, ivy for endurance, rosemary for remembrance.
Wow. So each element carries its own layer of meaning.
Yeah, and you can personalize it even further by adding other elements that are meaningful to you.
Oh, cool. Like what?
Like pine cones,
Yeah.
for their connection to nature, or ribbons in colors that correspond to your intentions.
Oh, wow.
It's like you're creating a visual spell,
Yeah.
a miniature representation of the energy you want to invite into your space.
I like that.
I love how each ornament we've discussed has this element of intentionality to it. We're not just decorating.
Right.
We're actively working with energy and symbolism to create a truly magical Yule celebration.
Exactly.
But we can't forget about another very vital element of Yule fire.
Oh, right.
And that brings us to our final ornament idea for this part of our deep dive.
What is it?
Yule magic candle ornaments.
Ooh, those are nice.
Candles are such a powerful symbol,
Yeah.
of light dispelling darkness, of warmth and renewal.
Mm-hmm.
It's really no wonder that they play such a central role in Yule celebrations.
Oh.
And these aren't just any candles. The source suggests creating these little adorable candle ornaments. And they even recommend using specific essential oils
Oh, wow.
to infuse them with those like festive scents like cinnamon
Okay.
or clove orange or pine.
I can already smell it.
Right.
It's like that warm, inviting aroma filling the room.
Yeah. And it's not just about the aroma, though.
Oh, it's not.
Each essential oil has its own energetic properties.
Oh, really?
So cinnamon is associated with prosperity and warmth.
Okay.
Clove with protection and banishing negativity.
Oh.
Orange with joy and abundance. And pine with purification and grounding.
Oh, wow. So it's like we're layering all this magic.
Yeah.
We're choosing scents that we love, but we're also intentionally inviting those specific energies into our space.
Right.
Very cool.
And I love the idea of decorating the candles, too.
Yeah.
With maybe a little glitter or dried herbs for an extra magical touch.
It's like each ornament becomes its own little ritual, a beacon of light and intention in the heart of winter.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
Thank you.
It's amazing how we're blending the traditional holiday decor with these like deeper spiritual practices. It's not just about aesthetics.
Yeah.
It's about creating a space that feels aligned with the energy we want to cultivate during this special time of year.
It's about reclaiming the magic of Yule.
Yeah.
Personalizing it and making it our own.
Yeah.
And in the process, we're not only honoring ancient traditions, but we're also creating new ones that resonate with our modern lives.
I love that.
I like that too.
It's like we're weaving magic into every corner of our Yule celebrations.
It really is. This is really fascinating stuff.
Yeah, it really is. And as we're exploring all these DIY Yule ornament ideas, it really makes me think about how they can like help us be more creative.
Yeah.
And connect with this season in like a deeper way.
Yeah, totally. It's like you're not just running to the store and just like grabbing whatever pre-made ornament catches your eye. You're slowing down and being intentional with it and infusing your celebrations with meaning.
I think that's what I really like about all this.
Yeah.
It's not just decorating, it's creating something unique.
Right.
That really reflects like your own journey.
Yeah.
And your own aspirations.
Yeah, I think that's what makes it special.
So I want to ask you, dear listener,
Okay.
as we kind of shift gears a little bit here. What is resonating with you the most?
Yeah, what's standing out to you?
Out of all these ornament ideas, which one speaks to your heart? Or maybe sparks a new idea?
Yeah, maybe you're drawn to the elegance and simplicity of the crystal and herb ornaments.
Yeah.
Or perhaps you feel called to work with the ancient symbolism of the runes.
Yeah, or maybe you're thinking about that tree of life ornament.
Yeah.
Carefully choosing each crystal to represent your hopes and dreams for the next year.
It's like you're creating a roadmap for your own growth and transformation.
Exactly. And then there's those radiant solar symbols capturing the essence of the sun's return.
Yeah.
The promise of new beginnings. And for those who love the element of fire and the magic of scent, those Yule magic candle ornaments are just enchanting.
I love those.
Infused with all the essential oils and decorated with all the personal touches. They really do become miniature rituals of light and intention.
Yeah, to me, it's the invitation to create something personal that really stands out. It's not about following any rules. It's about tapping into your own intuition.
Yeah.
And just letting your creativity flow.
I agree. And the source really emphasizes that these are really just starting points.
Oh, okay.
The beauty of DIY is that you can take these ideas and run with them.
Exactly. Don't be afraid to experiment.
Yeah.
Get creative and personalize these ornaments.
Yeah.
Make them your own.
If you're drawn to crystals, but you want to use different herbs, go for it.
Yeah.
If you love that tree of life idea, but you want to use different materials, let your imagination guide you.
Totally. And if you're inspired to combine elements from different ornaments, why not?
There are no limits here.
Yeah.
Only possibilities.
Exactly.
This is about tapping into your own magic and creating something that reflects your spirit and your connection to Yule.
I love that what's really fascinating is that this is so much more than just crafts. We're connecting with an ancient tradition.
Yeah.
We're infusing our homes with meaningful symbolism.
Yeah.
We're creating a space that feels aligned with the spirit of the season.
It's like weaving magic into the celebrations.
It really is.
And that magic goes beyond the decorations. It's in the process of creating the intention we put into each ornament.
Yeah.
And how those ripple out into our lives.
Absolutely beautifully said.
Thank you.
So as we approach the winter solstice, let's embrace that spirit of crafting and setting intentions and create a Yule celebration that's unique and as beautiful as we are.
I love that. And as you gather your materials, light your candles, and let your creativity flow. Just remember that you're tapping into a powerful tradition.
Yeah.
You're connecting with the energy of the season, and you're creating something truly magical.
Yeah. So as we move to wrap up our deep dive here, I want to leave you with a thought-provoking question.
Okay.
Imagine yourself standing in front of your Yule tree, adorned with all these handmade ornaments.
Yeah.
And each one is just imbued with your intentions.
Okay.
What energy do you feel radiating from them?
Yeah, what message are they sending out into the world?
And how do those ornaments make you feel?
Yeah, it really is incredible when you think about it. These ornaments are just so much more than decorations.
It really are.
They become tangible representations of our hopes and dreams, and the energy we want to bring into the new year.
It's like a beautiful blend of creativity and intention and tradition. And as we've talked about in this deep dive, you know, each element, like the crystals and the herbs and the runes and the solar symbols, they all carry their own significance.
Yeah, it's like weaving together a tapestry of meaning. We're drawing upon this ancient wisdom, and we're infusing it with our own personal touch.
And I think that's what makes these ornaments so powerful.
Yeah.
It's that personal touch, you know? It's the energy we pour into them, the intentions that we set, and the love that we infuse into every step of that creation process.
Yeah, it's that spark of creativity, that connection to something bigger than ourselves that really makes them magical.
So as you get started on your own DIY Yule ornament journey, remember to just embrace the process, you know? Allow yourself to be guided by your intuition. Experiment with the materials, and most importantly, have fun.
Have fun.
Let your imagination kind of run wild, and don't be afraid to create something that's truly unique and meaningful to you.
Yeah, because these ornaments are a reflection of you, you know?
Yeah, they're a reflection of your spirit, your connection to the season, and your hopes for the year ahead.
And you never know, you might just discover something about yourself in the process.
That's true.
Like a hidden talent or a renewed sense of wonder.
Yeah. Or maybe you'll even find that these ornaments become more than just decorations.
Yeah.
Like maybe they'll become these touchstones or reminders of your intentions
Yeah.
and like sources of inspiration throughout the year.
So as the winter solstice approaches, gather your materials.
Yeah. Get your candles lit
Mm-hmm.
and just let that magic of Yule unfold.
Yeah. Happy crafting, everyone.
Happy crafting.
And may your Yule season be filled with warmth and light,
And
boundless creativity.
that sounds wonderful.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive
Yeah, thanks for having me.
into the world of DIY witchy Yule ornaments.
It was fun.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.